What is up, you guys? If you hear anything like that humming sound, that's the heater behind me. I'm being way too cheap to turn my regular heat on this winter, so I have a lot of wall plug-in heaters and stuff like that. Anyway, I'm making this particular video not about my heaters, but it's about a TV show that I finished binging. And I'm on winter break now, so I feel like I want to talk about everything on my YouTube channel because I have time. So I binged this show called The People of Earth. It's like, so it only has 2 seasons. It does end on a huge cliffhanger, and they canceled the show for whatever reason. So if you don't like that, definitely don't check this show out. But it was called People of Earth. It's about like therapy group that is a group because they all have been abducted by aliens, and they kind of follow this group of people along, and talk about their like life with living with being abducted by aliens, and it draws you in immediately. It's really good. The main character's name is Ozzy. He's a black guy. I'm saying that because I'm black, by the way. And when you see main characters that are black as a black person, that's exciting. But so the main character is a black guy. His character is like super sarcastic and like kind of like those people who are just like sarcastic and this is just whatever. Like, he's one of those types of people, and it's like he probably would get excited over absolutely nothing. But anyway, he is the main character, and then the other characters, so there are 2 people from The Office in it. The guy that plays Toby's in it, and then the guy who plays Oscar's in it. So that's really cool if you like to follow or see some people from The Office. That was really cool. Oscar plays like he plays a priest who starts having an affair with. Okay, so here comes some spoilers. Spoiler alert. He plays a priest who starts having an affair with one of the group members, so that's interesting. And then Toby's character plays like a hitman. So Toby's character isn't one of the main characters, whereas like Oscar's character is. But they both do a great job. They're clearly both great actors, because it was like, even though I was like, oh, there's Toby, I could also see the other character. You know how sometimes when you see people that, like, if you see Daniel Radcliffe in a movie, for example, you're like, it's Harry Potter, you know what I mean? Or like, and in some ways well, that's a different discussion, but like some people it's hard to see them out, and he's a great actor, Daniel Radcliffe, so it's like eventually you get into what he's playing, but you're still sitting there like, oh, it's fucking Harry Potter, right? So so this show, it is really good if you like comedy, like lighthearted sci-fi shit. Definitely check it out. It's 2 seasons long. The episodes were 45 minutes. Oddly, so I watched it on Hulu. Oddly enough, Hulu kept showing me like birth control advertisements. So I don't know what is with this show that they're like put all the birth control advertisements on this one. But yeah, it was really good. I enjoyed it. It does it does end on a cliffhanger though, so you're gonna be there like, you really ended on this? Like it ends with, spoiler, it ends with all of them getting re-abducted back into, oops, sorry, re-abducted with the aliens, and some evil alien has taken over, but the other aliens are kind of good now. It's a huge cliffhanger, but you enjoy it up until that point. And then the other weird thing that happens is, which is what you should never do on, I mean, I guess there's no way that you can control everything, but something you should not do on a show is kill off the main character, or who you've kind of introduced as the main character, if you can avoid it. So, spoiler, I'm just going to keep saying spoiler, even though I'm going to put it in the title of this video. They kill off Ozzy, the black guy, who's the main character. And so they kind of hint that they're going to bring him back to life, but the season, it doesn't get renewed. So you don't get to see him being brought back to life. But it's like, would you have, like, could you have, like, what direction was that really going? Like, it's always a dangerous game when you kill off one of the main characters. I feel that way if you're a fan of the Magicians. I feel like that's why the Magicians didn't survive past season 5. So, like, they gave the show a chance after Quentin died, and it was good. Season 5 was good because all of the characters on the Magicians were developed at that point. Like, the show really could survive without Quentin, but ultimately he was introduced as the main character, right? So it didn't survive after that 5th season. And I kind of feel like that with the People of Earth. Like, you killed off the main character, even though you kind of hinted that he may come back. You still killed off the main character, which is never a good idea. But if you're looking for something lighthearted and easy to binge, like, you can fall asleep on this. You can totally fall asleep on it and then maybe wake up 2 episodes later and still kind of know what's going on. The cast is really diverse. The jokes are good. Like, it's a good show. I would rate it a 7 out of 10. It's definitely binge worthy. Just go into it knowing that, you know, you're not really going to get a resolution for the show, and it doesn't seem like there's any chance. Like, the last episodes were filmed, I want to say, in 2017. So, like, it's done. It's not coming back, right? I mean, you can still have hope that, you know, the writers or whatever will resurrect something like that, but I don't think so. I think it's donezo. So just know you're not going to get a resolution for the show. Or at least with the Magicians, they probably kind of knew, they're probably not going to renew us. So they kind of gave a resolution, but they also kind of gave like if we were to pick this back up, this is what we would do. You know what I mean? So, yeah, People of Earth was good to binge. If you're looking for something to binge, I would say it's science fiction comedy. It's lighthearted. Cast is diverse. Interesting side stories too. So it's like you're following Ozzy, and then they start to dig deeper into some of the side characters, like Oscar's character from The Office, and like another one of the aliens start to have side adventures. It's a good show to binge, so definitely check that out if you get a chance. And then, you know, obviously thumbs up and like my video. Ignore the heater in the background. And you know, if I binge another show during winter break, I'll come back and I'll chat about it. Okay, all right, bye.